if you are in a long distance relationship and you are uncertain sometimes of how is it gonna happen, like how is it gonna work, I want to tell you my whole experience. I'm a Mexican, my fiance he's American, and we've been through this like for a long time. I want to tell you everything. How is it gonna be? How are we gonna get married? And I speak Spanish, that's my native language, but I also speak English, so that's why I wanna talk in English so you can understand more about a Mexican point of view, and so you can get encouraged and know that everything's gonna be just perfect. First, I brought coffee so we can speak. If you have your coffee there with you, just get it. This is a French press, and as you know, you can do this. Ooh. Let's talk about this whole process. So, like in a French press, to have a delicious coffee, you have to wait a certain amount of time to enjoy your coffee. So, you put it in the French press, then you put the hot water, and then you have to wait like at least 5 minutes. And sometimes we get really like in the rush of I want my coffee right now, but for it to taste delicious, you have to wait, and the wait sometimes is like horrible. Like right now, I'm waiting to drink this coffee because I'm talking to you. But when you drink it, then you are like, oh, this is so good. Like I'm gonna drink it. It's just perfect. Delicious. So, for your long distance relationship to work, you have to have an objective of why are you dating this person? Is it just like, oh, let's experience, let's see what happens? Or do you really love this person? Are you gonna really suffer the amount of time to be with that person? Obviously, at the beginning, as a person, you need to know what do you want. Like if you just want to meet someone and just see what happens, it's okay, that's what you want. But if you really want a relationship that is a long-term relationship, you need to know what do you want. Do you want someone that wants to get married? Do you want someone that is just like willing to travel with you? Like what do you want? If you don't know what do you want, and the person doesn't know what does he or she wants, then at the end there's gonna be misunderstandings, and you're just gonna be going through this with your feelings, and your feelings sometimes don't help a lot. You have to have your own objective. What do you want? So in my case, obviously I've had relationships before and everything, but I was in this time of my life where I wanted someone who I can live with, like I wanted someone like in a real relationship. Like I was looking for a relationship that could take us to get married. But if you are, and it's okay if you are in this position where you just want a relationship just to know people, well, that's your season, that's your life, okay? But in my case, I knew that I wanted someone to start a life with. And I know my fiance, he was feeling the same way. He obviously have had other relationships, but he wanted someone to do life with. So we were in the same objective, and that's how this relationship have been so good, because we know that we want to be together, and that's why we're going through this whole process that is the K1 visa process, that it has been so tough. If you are going through that process, I'm with you. It's so difficult because it's a lot of waiting. You have to wait to get married in the United States. And I don't know if you have seen the show 90 Days Fiancé, something like that. They show the whole process there. But yeah, when he met me, oh my goodness, this is crazy. This is a story time, and I think I can tell that specific story time another day. But when he met me, I met him, we were like, yes, let's do it. We even got tattoos. Here's my tattoo. It's a heart. It's kind of difficult to see, but it's a D and a D. I'm Daira, he's Dustin. So we knew that we wanted to be with each other. He even proposed to me. I said yes. Then we thought that it was gonna be so easy, but eventually we had to wait like a lot. We had to wait a lot because when we applied for the K1 visa, we thought that it was gonna take like 6 months, but no, 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 no. It has been like almost 2 years, and we are like in the finish line. We are almost there. I'm waiting for my interview, and hopefully it's around this month coming, and then when they give me the approval, then I can go and get married with him in 90 days. I have just 90 days to get married there. Okay, so yeah, this is my advice to you. If you want your long distance relationship to work, if you want your long distance relationship to work, you need to know what do you want and what does he want. And if you're in the same understanding, the same level of objectives, then it's gonna work, because that's love. And when there's love, nothing can separate you from that person, not even distance, not even nothing. Okay, but if you are just in this relationship just because you want to feel happy and loved, and obviously this is part of it, right? But if you are doing it just to do it, like I'm doing it, I think it's there's more probabilities that you're gonna feel sad, and then you don't have this objective of being with each other. You're just like working it out, and it's gonna be more difficult, and maybe, I don't know, maybe it's gonna be easier to split and break. So what I like, if you're with this person, just be honest. Tell, like, know what does he want or she wants, what do you want. Okay, be in communication. That is crucial. You need to be communicative and talk. And also know that eventually, if you are living in different countries, in different cities, in different whatever, someone is gonna move, you know, like is he gonna come, or she's gonna come, or are you gonna go? What's gonna happen? You need to think in those things. Okay, you need to be rational too. You need to think with your mind, not just with your heart. You need to, like, everything has to be synchronized, you know, your heart, your mind, everything, so everything can work out easier. So maybe if you're gonna go and live there, you have to understand that you're gonna move, you're gonna leave your stuff, you're gonna start a new life somewhere else, or maybe both comes into the agreement of going and live somewhere else, somewhere different, where both of you are new. But in my case, I'm going with him. I'm gonna go with him. We've thought about it because of jobs, whatever. So because I'm more like a marketing person, I give classes everywhere. It's easier for me to get any kind of job. And right now, like, everything is here on the screen, so for me there's no problem. I'm very free, and I like to experience new stuff. So for me there's no reason to say no. That's why I'm going there. But yeah, of course, like, sometime I told him, like, oh, why don't we go and live in Cozumel, like, because I love Cozumel, or stuff, like crazy stuff, you know. But now that's making decisions with your emotions. Sometimes you have to be real. And that's what I like about him, because he's real. I'm more like a dreamer, so then we can help each other, you know. So yeah, just have that in mind. Maybe you have to move, or he or she has to move. I don't know. Okay, but that's another advice that I give you. Think about that. Another thing that I want to tell you, and let me drink a little bit of coffee. So good. But another thing that I want to tell you is that also think about your relationship is like wine. It just gets better. But how do you get wine? Like, wine, you get it from a vineyard, from the plant of the vine. You get it from the grapes. And what happens to the grapes? You have to smash them You smash them real hard. You smash them, then you put it, like, I don't know the whole process, but then all the liquid, you put it in a container, and then you have to leave it there for years. And then you, when you drink it, wow, it's worth it. It's worth it. So the same here. You're gonna be smashed, because this is not a normal, like, sometimes it's not normal relationship, because you're not here with the person physically. Sometimes it's difficult, but I think it's worth it, because you get to know the person more, like their feelings, what they think, their beliefs, all of that. And then when you are with that person together, then it's wonderful, because you can combine everything, and now physically you can be with the person. You can do all the stuff, like the normal stuff that people do. So I think that your relationship is gonna get as like the wine, so delicious. Like you have, and I think that's how we're taking it, right? We are being processed, like, into this beautiful relationship. So when we are together, we can really enjoy it, and because we've missed each other so much. So I think that we're gonna be like a delicious wine. Oh yes. If you want to know more about my long distance relationship, and also about the K1 visa, I'm gonna be making other videos. I'm gonna be making like how the K1 visa process is, like maybe a checklist of what do you need. Maybe I can tell you when I get my interview what did they ask me, so you know what are they gonna ask you. So stay here, subscribe to my channel, give a like here if you really like it, give me a comment if you would like to know something. Just write a comment, so I know for my next content I can do something for you. Okay, so I'll see you in my next video, and you can check out the next video that is coming up. Bye.